What's going on, guys? I'm MarsBuilt and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock farm tutorial video. In this video today I'm going to be showing you how to make this ridiculously fast cobblestone generator. Although it may look to be a little daunting, it is very simple and easy to build, and will probably be the last stone and cobblestone generator that you ever need. In order to use this farm, it could not be any easier. You just walk straight forward into the farm, ensure that you're pointing straight ahead, and start swinging your pickaxe. As you can see, this farm is ridiculously fast, and it unloads the cobblestone or the stone in double hopper speed into the two chests surrounding you. In order to get stone out of this machine, you're going to want to use a silk touch pickaxe, and in order to get cobblestone, you want to use a regular pickaxe. I would highly recommend that both of these have mending on them as well as efficiency 5. I would highly encourage you to have a beacon with haste 2, and if you're on hard mode, you're going to want regeneration on that beacon as well. That way you don't starve to death whenever you're AFK. If you plan on AFKing for a long period of time, I would also highly recommend having some source of XP coming into here, whether it be coming out of a skeleton spawner, mob grinder, a dispenser with XP orbs, or something of that sort. That way you don't end up breaking your pickaxe. With that being said, let's jump straight into the tutorial. Everything that you're going to need is going to be down inside the description below. If you find value inside of this video, be sure to drop a like while you're down there, and if you have not already done so, consider subscribing. With almost 200 videos on my channel, there's definitely something for everybody. I will also be putting a structure file inside of an add-on pack down inside the description below. That way you can download the structure into your world and kind of try it before you buy it. There will also be a readme file that explains how to get this into your world so you can try it out. If you guys like this idea, let me know and I'll start doing this with all of my tutorials. You are of course going to want to chunk align this build, that way I can guarantee the reliability and performance of this farm. If you need help chunk aligning, there is a lovely resource pack in the description below by Foxy No-Tail, which you can see here. And if you're not really up for downloading a resource pack, you can click that link in the top right, which is going to show you how to find chunk borders using leaves. Next, you're going to want to mark out the area that you need to build this. You're going to want to mark out an area that's 7 blocks wide, which is going to be the face of the farm, and then it's going to be 8 blocks deep. It's also going to be 10 blocks tall, so make sure that you have enough room to build this. 3 of those 10 blocks in height are going to be down underground. Keep in mind, these dimensions are only for the part that's going to be going underground. The entire farm is going to be 9 blocks wide by 11 blocks deep. The farm is also going to be slightly offset to the left-hand side whenever it's finished being built. So once you mark out that 7 by 10, you're going to want to go over to this block, dig down by 2, and you're going to want to dig out this entire 7 block by 8 block area down 3 blocks deep. Now that we have our section dug out, we're going to go to the front right hand side and we're going to go diagonally 1 block from the corner. So to this block here, we're going to place down a block here, 1 here, and then bring this all the way until you get to the end. Then you want to come back to the front, place down a block here, a torch on top of it, redstone dust on top of it, and then you're going to place redstone dust until you're 1 block from the end. At this point, you can grab a redstone comparator and place a redstone comparator facing to the right hand side, a block coming out of the output with redstone dust on top of it, a piston facing this direction, a redstone block here. Then we can skip a block, place down another piston right here. We can place down a solid block here, redstone dust on top of it, a solid block down here, another redstone comparator right here. Then we can grab us a temporary block, place down a temporary block here, a hopper going into that temporary block, remove that temporary block, and then place down another hopper facing into that hopper, so it should look just like that. Next, from the front, we're going to go down here to the left-hand hopper here. We're going to place down a temporary block here, followed up by 5 pieces of obsidian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and remove that temporary block. And then directly in front of this obsidian here, we're going to remove this. Place down a stair here facing this direction. Removing these 2 and replace them with a double chest. And remove these 2 and replace those with a double chest. Next, you're going to grab you some hoppers, and on this right hand side we're going to place a hopper going into that chest there, a hopper going into that hopper, just like so. Then on the left hand side we're going to place 3 hoppers here, 1, 2, and then 1 going into the side here. On the right hand side we're going to place down 3 more, 1, 2, and then 1 going to the side here. And then on the left hand side we're going to extend some out here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to bring these to the right by 2, 1 and 2. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side, extending this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to extend this to the left by 2 again, 1, 2. And then on the very end, we are going to just place a hopper facing into that hopper, just like so. Then on the top, we're going to take 5 additional hoppers and place them going straight down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to go to the hoppers that are sticking up, and you're going to extend these out by 3, making a 3 by 5 platform, so 3 wide. And then we're going to do 5 blocks deep, just like so. And the same thing on this side here. Next, on each end, you're going to place down 5 pistons facing in towards the hoppers, just like this. Place you down some temporary blocks on the face of the pistons. On the back side of the pistons, you're going to place down 5 obsidian each. On the front, you're going to place down 5 solid blocks on each side, configured like this. On the very back, you're going to place down 8 blocks here. 8 blocks on this side. And 2 blocks here, leaving this open. Next, you're going to want to waterlog all 10 of these pistons. Then you're going to want to place 6 observers on each side, configured like this. And then on this side as well. Grab you some glass and surround these 5 temporary blocks here. Do the same thing on this side here. And then you're going to want to build this up an additional layer. On the very centermost temporary block, you're going to place down a source block of lava here, and a source block of lava here. Then you're going to want to cover up the lava with 5 solid blocks, and then 5 solid blocks on this side as well. Now you're going to want to build each of these modules again a second time on top here. So on the left hand side, we're going to go here and place down 5 pistons facing this direction, 5 pistons facing this direction, some temporary blocks in front, some obsidian on the back, some solid blocks going across the front. On the back, it is going to be slightly different. We're going to run a layer of glass across here. Then we're going to run a layer of solid blocks across here. And inside of the center 3, we're going to place 3 down here. Then we can waterlog all of our pistons. Place down our observers again, starting from the front. So we're going to place 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Turn around, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And on the other side again, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And turn around, 1 there, and 1 there. Then we can surround these 5 temporary blocks here. So glass here, glass all the way across here, glass there, and same thing over here. Inside of the very center, we're going to place down lava here, and lava on this side as well. That way it spreads across, just like so. Now from the front of the farm, we're going to go to this block back here and place down an observer here, a solid block here, and then we are going to take 5 pistons and place them facing straight down, just like so. These pistons are not going to be waterlogged. Next, on the very back, we're going to connect these two. So we're going to go down to this block here. We're going to place down a temporary block here. Then we're going to place down 5 blocks here, just like this. Remove that temporary block. Then we're going to place down a temporary block here, and 2 blocks here. Remove that temporary block. Next, from the front, we're going to go to this little cubby hole that we left open. We're going to place down a temporary block here on top of that hopper. Then we're going to take us a observer, and we're going to crouch place an observer facing straight down. The output arrow should be facing straight up into that block. Remove that temporary block. Then on the very back, we're going to place a piece of redstone dust here, a repeater facing this direction on a 4-tick delay, 2 repeaters facing this direction on a 4-tick delay, and then over here we're going to place down 3 more repeaters facing this direction, and all 3 of these need to be on a 4-tick delay as well. Then if we go around to the top here, we're going to place a repeater here facing this direction on a 4-tick delay, and then 2 of them right here facing this direction on a 4-tick delay as well. Now we're going to start placing in all of our redstone dust. So we're going to skip this first block and go to the obsidian. We're going to line all of this with redstone, all of this here with redstone. Be careful not to hit any of the repeaters. And we're going to bring redstone dust all the way down here. Go down to the bottom layer. We're going to do the same thing. Redstone dust all the way over to the repeaters. Some redstone dust here, here, and here. And we're going to go up to the other side here and place down redstone dust on this side as well, stopping 1 block before the end. You're also going to want to place some redstone dust up top across all these pistons here. Next, go down to these 2 hoppers and place in 3 items that stack to 64. On the very front, you're going to want to go to this hole that's left open. You're going to place down another solid block here with a piece of redstone dust on it. Now on this block, you can either put a lever here or you can put some tripwire. Or if you want, you can even do both. So a lever here, and then we can do a tripwire hook there, a tripwire hook there, and then we're going to line some string all the way across here. That way it can detect the player. Just keep in mind this tripwire is not going to detect the player if this lever is turned on. Now all you need to do is walk up to the farm and start mining out all of your temporary blocks, which glass probably was not the best choice. Well guys, you guessed it, that's going to be the end of this tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you get a ton of use out of this thing for many years to come. If you enjoyed the video, then please drop a like before you head on out. And if you like seeing farms like this and you want to see more, consider subscribing. There is a ton of farms like this on my channel, and there's always new ones coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.